Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new PTCGL Live PAL Day Evolved deck video. Today we're looking at my Scizor squad deck, as I like to call it. Scizor is a really interesting attacker right now in our format. It does have the attack Dangerous Claw, so that is 80 damage, and if your opponent's active is a basic Pokemon, do 80 more damage. Now the cool thing about Scizor, it is a metal Pokemon, and of course, metal is pretty solid right now against Chien Pao, which is extremely popular on the ladder. Everyone's playing Chien Pao. I run into it every single day when I play this game, and I built this deck to try to beat Chien Pao. Scizor can hit Chien Pao for weakness. The cool thing about Scizor, it also works with Kleavor, as Kleavor also evolves from Scyther. So not only do we get to play Scizor, we also get to play Kleavor, which I think is really, really cool. Kleavor does have the attack route that does 10 plus 30 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Pretty good when trying to deal with the threat of Arceus or Miraidon, specifically where they fill their bench up, you can hit for weakness with Kleavor. We do have some other attackers in the deck, like lightning Pokemon, like Luxray and Raikou, which is really good against Palkia. Chien Pao does, of course, play Palkia V-Star, which you can't hit for weakness with Scizor, but you can hit them for weakness with Raikou or Luxray, as you have a way to knock out the Palkia in one hit. So this deck really does try to counter the Chien Pao deck, using Scizor to knock out the Chien Paos, and also the Raikou and Luxray to try to deal with Palkia if they attack you with that. Now, Scizor does require 3 colorless energy in its attack cost, which I quite like, as we are able to build it up with Flaaffy. We can Dynamotor, of course, and attach a double turbo energy to the Scizor to build it up in a single turn. Double turbo would make Scizor do 140, which is still 280 damage to a Chien Pao. So even if they were to play a Bravery Charm on the Chien Pao, you would still one-shot the Chien Pao with double turbo energy. Scizor, and that is the concept of the deck. It is sort of a Flaaffy box deck, but it does play in a couple stage 1 Pokemon, not as many basics. We do play some other basics, like the Snorlax, another really solid double turbo attacker, and also we got Drapion, which you can also build up with double turbo and Flaaffy. Pretty good against Gardevoir. If they put the Gardevoir EX against you, you can attack with Drapion against it. If you have 2 Flaaffy and a double turbo, you can just go Drapion, Dynamic Tail, knock out the Gardevoir EX. And I'm playing Zeraora as our free retreat pivot. Before we do get into today's video, of course, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. As always, if you're ever looking for any PCG Live pack codes, get your codes over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern's those codes online for the cheapest. So if you're looking for any set, like the main set, Paldea Evolved, or you want any other older set like Scarlet Violet or Celebrations, or any IRL product, get them over at Card Cavern. If you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and help out Card Cavern. So shout out to Card Cavern, check them out, and use code LDF. Also, check out the Shuffle Squad down below too. Every Monday I post a video to their channel, and you can check out my second channel down below too for even more content. So yeah, this is my Scizor squad deck. I think it's really cool that Scizor gets to work with Kleavor and Scyther. There is another Kleavor, of course, that does have that flip 2 coins, both are heads. You get to insta-KO your opponent's active Pokemon. It is fun to play that card, but without Glimwood Tangle, that card is not very good in my opinion. So instead, it's just better to play the route Kleavor instead. That does 10 plus 30 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Again, this deck is using Flaaffy as its engine, because a lot of the attackers do require double turbo energy to attack, which means we can just go Flaaffy 1 energy on and then double turbo, which is why we're only playing a 2-2 Flaaffy line, because we don't need to go too hard on the Flaaffy, as again, everything kind of works for like 2 energy attachments as long as you're able to put a double turbo on them. Reverse energy does, of course, work in this deck too with Scizor and Kleavor and Luxray, so we can play the reversal too. I am playing a lot of draw in the deck. We don't play a draw engine, so we are just going to compensate that for just playing a ton of supporters to try to counter Ionos and stuff, because we don't play a draw engine in here. There's no Barrel or anything. You could play Radiant Greninja if you wanted to, I guess. Not a terrible idea. I am playing one Arezu, experimental supporter, but Arezu does get you 3 evolution Pokemon. So what Arezu can do is you can go like Scizor, Luxray, Flaaffy. Just grab them right away, because we only have the 4 Ultra Ball to find, you know, the Scizors and stuff. So it is nice to have that extra bit of support. I'm not sure this is really that good in the deck. I am just playing it as an experiment, though. It is also another way to find Luxray for free, which is pretty nice. Having a free way to find Luxray is pretty nice with Arezu, and that's why I'm playing the Arezu, because we only play the 2-2 of the Scizor and Kleavor, so we don't have that many ways to find it. So whiffing Scizor could really be pretty detrimental, and that's why I like having the extra support. We got 2 Super Rod, of course, to get our stuff back. A Clara could also be pretty good within this deck too. We play 2 Rope and a Switch, or 1 Rope and 2 Switch, sorry. Just it is nice to have the extra switch for Snorlax, and just having the switch is good if you have to, if you don't have a pivot in play. That's why we are playing Beach Court and Zeraora as free tree pivots. And Artisan is also something that I really want to put in here, so I definitely think this deck can maybe play an Artisan or 2, and maybe that's what you cut their Rezu for, is maybe you just play like an Artisan. Because I definitely wouldn't mind having Artisan in the deck to find your stuff. Level Ball is pretty cool. It does work with Flaaffy, Scizor, and Scyther. Or Scyther, Flaaffy, and Mareep, which is nice. So Scyther having 9 HP is pretty decent for that reason alone. But let's go show off this deck in action, see it on PCG Live, and see what it's all about. And hopefully we hit some Chien Pao, because we want to be able to show off the power of the new, well, not new Scizor. This is it's not new, but we can still show off the Scizor, which I'm sure y'all have never seen before. Okay, I think we're playing in Chien Pao. I did mulligan, and they are going first, so they immediately get the advantage. But our opening hand is pretty solid, all things considered. So I definitely don't hate this. Our hand's pretty good, and it is Chien Pao. So Chien Pao is, again, a great matchup for this deck. But we'll see how it goes. Well, in theory, it should be. We got the metal Scizor. We got the power of Scizor, baby. We got the Nest Ball for Manaphy. If only Scyther had 100 HP, but then it wouldn't work with Level Ball, so it wouldn't be as lit. Because then you wouldn't have as much synergy with Flaaffy and Mareep. Ooh, they did not get a turn 1 Chien Pao. That's what happens sometimes when Chien Pao goes first. They just don't find the turn 1 they want. And Manaphy's in there. We're going to slap that thing down as soon as possible. We'll Nest Ball again. So we do have Raikou in the deck. We did prize a Mareep. Okay, we got both Scizors, which is good. We got Luxray. Double Super Rod. All right, pretty good stuff. I don't think what I want to do. Do I want to Iono my opponent? Yeah, I'll Iono them, sure. Need some more cards here. Not really a point of hitting them for 20, to be honest. Okay, not a bad Iono. It's a pretty good hand, actually. If they knock out my active Scyther, we can actually put Luxray into play. Because obviously, they're going to play Palkia. That's why we do play Luxray and Raikou, obviously, because we need a way to deal with Palkia. Okay, they get Manaphy down, that's fine. I mean, they don't really know what I'm playing, so it's fair enough to assume that I have something on the bench that can snipe, or something in the deck that can snipe them. They get another Frigibax. Are they going to bench that? Nice thing about Scizor is that it still one-shots Baxcalibur as long as it doesn't have a double turbo on. So, I mean, that could be an issue, but if we can always attack with Luxray, too, into Baxcalibur. Right, they got the Irida. They can get the Rare Candy Bax here. We want them to get a Chien Pao, though. Let's see if they get a Chien Pao. We want to see them get Chien Pao, right? That's what we're trying to deal with. We're not trying to attack Baxcalibur. No, they just get Rare Candy Bax. We'll see where they put this. The active or the bench? The bench, okay. It's fine. Yeah, getting Manaphy down was pretty crucial there. So obviously survive Radiant Greninja. I still feel like this deck should maybe play an Artisan, though. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, maybe this deck should put an Artisan in it. This would feel nicer if I had, like, an Artisan or something to work with, too. We might have to attack Greninja with Scizor. Which I don't really want to do, but it's fine. They do get Palkia down. It's fine. We got Luxray. We're chilling, bro. We got the Lux. We have Raikou, obviously, too. Can they get a knockout this turn? Don't think they do. They have a very small... I doubt they have enough resources to take a knockout here. We'll see. They're playing... Wait, they're playing Reversal Energy. Jubilife Village. Whoa. That's annoying. That gives them a new hand, bro. What the heck? Okay, what do we draw? Arezu. It's a pretty good top deck. There's no Chien Pao. This is weird. Okay, you know what? I'm going to play the Arezu. Just going to grab these. We're going to grab all the Scizors and Scythers we can. Evolve the active. Attach. I want to hold the hand because I have Luxray. Let's do that. We'll see if we can knock him out with X-Scissor here. All right, X-Scissor, take the knockout, please. Just need to flip heads. Tails. Dang it. I was going to say, we flip heads, we can knock out the Frigibax. That's fine, I guess. Kind of annoying. Maybe I should have actually got, I think I maybe should have Ultra Balled for the Zeraora, to be honest. Because I would like to maybe get the Raikou. Because I mean, we can attack with Luxray. We need a pivot, though. I don't have a, well, I guess I can use Scizor as a pivot. So I lied. We do have a pivot. It's all good. They need to get a double Turbo Energy for the Luxray. Because I don't have double Flaaffy in play. So I won't be able to double Dynamotor to it. Okay, they do have an Irida. Let's see if they can take a knockout this turn on my Scizor. We want them to go Palkia. And there is Palkia and Heavy Ball. The weird thing is we haven't seen a Chien Pao yet. So I don't know if we're going to see Chien Pao, but we want to see Chien Pao. Okay, there's the Palkia. There's a Heavy Ball. All right. Sure, what are they playing? Is it going to get Chien Pao? No, they fail the Heavy Ball. Interesting. All right. Do they have enough resources? I guess they can Star Portal, right? Yeah, they can Star Portal. So they are going to kill my Scizor this turn. I think it was fine to go Scizor here. It's fine. I mean, there's not even a Chien Pao in play. So it's not like Scizor is doing much anyways. They don't even have a Chien Pao down. Actually, yo, no. If I KO'd the Frigibax, we wouldn't have been able to play Luxray. So actually, maybe I shouldn't have went down that route. I would have just got Raikou instead then, obviously. But yeah, maybe I should have went down that route, actually. They retreat. Do they have the attack with Palkia here? They do. Okay. So we can KO Palkia in return with Luxray. Most likely. I guess Raikou's probably the safer play, though. Raikou does also take a knock on Palkia. Maybe it's safer to just go Raikou then, to be honest. Can we take a knockout with Raikou? We can get rid of our top deck. So it's not Super Rod. Let's take kill Raikou, I guess. It's probably safer. I do have to Iono them, which is not ideal. Let's say we draw. Bro, I just said, as long as it's not Super Rod, and we draw Super Rod. All right, that's fine. We can just discard Luxray. That's fine. Regidrago just fell off. Your boy keeps falling. So, yeah, we'll grab Raikou. We'll bench it. Attach. We'll Super Rod here. Put back Scizor, Scyther, and Luxray. Play the Iono. I don't like giving them more cards, but I need to draw stuff. We did get Switch. So I can actually conserve the double turbo. We can also put Luxray down, which is kind of sick. Luxray can KO Excalibur. All right, that's pretty good. We can go here. Switch. Bench. Fleet-footed for one card. Hey, look at that. Perfect prize. And then we get Lightning Rondo for the knockout. All right, that's pretty good. Immediate counterplay to my opponent. That's pretty sick. Cool. Let's go 2 and 5. What do we got? Energy and Flaaffy. Energy's good. More energy the merrier for Dynamotor. So yeah, if they go Excalibur this turn, we can knock it out with Luxray. Because Scizor only does 60 damage because of the double turbo, which would not KO it. So we would have to go Luxray against it. But they can't even knock out Raikou this turn without, like, Chien Pao. And if they go Chien Pao, we knock it out with Scizor. So we kind of put them in a bit of a weird spot there. If they are to go Chien Pao on my Raikou, we KO with Scizor. They could have a boss. But nope, there's Chien Pao. They could have a boss in their hand. If they boss my Scizor, though, we do have a response, thankfully, so that won't work. They're playing Reversal Energy, which is odd. I don't know what I'm playing against. They have Reversal Energies in their deck. I don't think it's for Excalibur either. Speaking of energy, they do have more energy here. Do they have a boss is the question. I wouldn't be surprised they had a boss. Like, they most likely have a boss. They haven't played one yet, so it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't have a boss. We'll see what they're going for. Holy, what, dude? Oh, my God, that's a lot of energy. Wow, they had a lot of energy in their hand. Jeez Louise. But no boss. So they are going to go Chien Pao this turn, it looks like, judging from the Irida getting played. I don't think Irida gets them a knockout, right? Yeah. Because there's no way Excalibur one-shots Raikou. They grab Fish. Lumineon is great. Okay, we can just win the game by knocking out Lumineon the following turn, if they bench that. All right, we can just try to get Boss or Serena here, which we have yet to play, and then we can knock out the Lumineon maybe to win the game. So that's good. All right, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. We're chilling, because we can knock him out. Yeah, I'm thinking this is pretty good. We can put an energy on Luxray to KO the Excalibur if they go Excalibur on my Scizor. Alrighty then, this is going pretty well. So this is how, like, the Chien Pao matchup goes. You got the Lightning Pokemon for the Palkia, and not bad against Excalibur. And then, of course, Chien Pao, the boy itself, weak to metal. We can come in and slay it with the Scizor. They have 3 prizes. We should still be fine to win the prize trade if all goes well. All right, what do we draw? Ultra Ball again. I guess I can't play the double turbo on the Luxray. That's fine. Let's do this. Grab a Scizor. Yeah, I gotta get rid of the double turbo. Grab you. It's fine, we can just do this. This works too. Yeah, there's boss. Okay. We do have... Do we have game in hand? We do have game in hand. Question is, where am I putting this energy? They're not gonna... I need them to bench sling here. I think we just power up Luxray. No, let's knock him out. How many double turbos do we have left? We still have 2. That's fine. We still have 2 double turbo. We might get Iono'd here. We'll see, though. Let's go 1 and 6. We got Kleavor and Snorlax. Snorlax ain't bad either. Just another attacker that's actually not terrible. Kleavor does do 160 with a full bench, so I guess if I didn't evolve the Scizor, which, I mean, I'm definitely going to put another Scizor in play for Chien Pao, but I guess Kleavor could have also KO'd Excalibur with a full bench, but they might also not fill their bench up. They're down... Holy moly, they play a lot of energy. They play 14, 15, that's 16 energy, I think. My gosh. Okay, there's the Lumineon. All right, yeah, now we just win. They have to Iono me here to stop me from winning the game. But even if they grab Iono, no, they grab a boss. To what are they going to knock out, though? They knock out my Luxray, I can't win. But at the same time, Luxray doesn't get KO'd by anything. They might actually boss my Flaaffy and knock it out Greninja. But do they even have a way to move the Baxcalibur? Apparently they do. Okay, that's... Okay, they play way too much energy. What the heck? 9, 10... They play like 15 waters. Why do they play so many energies? It's actually really annoying. Okay, if they KO my Flaaffy, we can't win the game on the Lumineon. But I can still just KO this thing with... I could just KO the Greninja with Scizor. It's all the same if I just do that, to be honest. I can't win next turn. Unless I draw double turbo. Are they KOing Flaaffy? They go after Manaphy. They're gonna knock out... Oh, I see what they're doing. But I don't have any Pokemon. I only have one Pokemon playing 90 HP or less. That's fine. Alright, we win. My opponent did not KO the... They did not KO the Flaaffy, which is what I thought they were going to KO. Do I draw double turbo? No, okay, so yeah. If they KO'd Flaaffy, we would not have won the game there. But we take those. We'll Dynamotor. Wait, Scizor wins the game too, right? Yo, Scizor also wins the game. Because Scizor does 160, 170. Yeah, Scizor does 170 on the dot too. But we're going to go take the dub with the Luxray. Scizor also would have won the game there with the belt on because Lumineon's a basic, but we take those. They were playing a lot of energy, but at least we got to do our thing. We killed the Palkia, we killed the Chien Pao. Hitting for weakness is what this deck likes to do against Chien Pao specifically. Pretty good stuff. All right, my opponent did let me go first, but our opening hand is pretty miserable. I think we're playing against Chien Pao. Again, good matchup, but this hand is just not quite it. I might have to go Raikou to draw a card, because this hand is really bad. Yeah, there's nothing going on. Too much energy in the hand, and not much else. So, yeah, we might have to go Raikou here. Yeah, it is Chien Pao. All right, Chien Pao's fine. We can beat it. Again, we need a better hand. All right, Iono coming in clutch. So let's check our Scythers and Scizors here. We do have the Scizor in the deck, which is good. Do we have Manaphy in the deck? Manaphy's in there. So I actually think I might get Snorlax here because I already have like the energy for it, and I might not need Scyther just yet. So we're going to go get Snorlax. Because Frigibax actually has a 2 retreat cost. So they need a switch to move in. If they don't get a switch, we can knock out their Frigibax potentially with Snorlax. I think this is fine. We have Iono for next turn. I guess I could have got Scyther because I could have went Kleavor potentially to kill this Frigibax too by retreating the Mareep. That might have been okay. I'm not too sure. They do have an Irida though. We might see them switch. I mean, if they switch, I'm going to regret not getting the Kleavor. But they actually get a Baxcalibur. Good thing we have the Iono. That means there is most likely an out to a rare candy in their hand, or else they would not have grabbed the they would not have grabbed that. So they probably have the rare candy. But good thing we got the Iono. They did get a Bidoof. So they got the ideal start, but that's fine. Nice thing about Snorlax, it also doesn't get KO'd by Greninja. If I struggle to find Manaphy early on, then like Greninja's not going to knock it out. So it's like kind of a threat in all honesty. And that's what I kind of like about the Snorlax here. So we just need a switch. See what our top deck is. What do we got? Scyther? Look at that, we drew Scyther. So I mean if we whiff, it's not a big deal. I could retreat into Snorlax and then just Iono. Honestly, don't hate that, actually. If I hit the switch off the Iono, whatever, it's fine. Because then we can build up Scyther in the background and we can Iono them. The Frigibax might not be able to move. I'm not giving them 6 new cards. And obviously, they had Raikou Baxcalibur. We're now taking that away. We did get a Nest Ball here. Definitely going to get Manaphy down so we don't get bodied by thing. Forgot to do... Well, actually, I didn't forget. We got Raihan in our hand. But... should have Dynamotor to Scyther. Kind of forgot about that. That's fine. It's fine. We got Raihan. They might not even KO my Snorlax this turn either. Like, there's a chance our Snorlax lives. They need to find Raikou Baxcalibur and stuff, which they may not get. They do have a Nest Ball, though, which is pretty good. That does get them another basic, and it does get Palkia. It's all good. We got Raikou. Another decent reason to hold on to the Raihan is we have Raikou. So we can try to use Raikou potentially next turn because they do have the Palkia. And this is why we do play the Raikou and the Luxray. It is important to have for Palkia. Let's see. Did they get... They did not get it. All right. My play paid off. I could have got punished, though, for benching Scyther, or for not putting the energy on. But now we can knock out their active The question is, do I go for... Do I Iono or do I hold the hand? Because we do have Raihan, so if they go Palkia this next turn, we can at least knock it out. They knock out Snorlax. Yeah, I think I hold here. I'm going to hold the hand. Because we have a pretty good hand for next turn. No matter what they attack me with, we can respond with a KO. They go Palkia, we can go Raikou. If they go Chien Pao, we can potentially go Scizor. Depends if of course, if the Snorlax stays alive here, which I'm sure, or they KO, which I'm sure they'll KO the Snorlax. We have a rope, so if whatever reason my opponent doesn't KO me, we have rope, I guess. We can just rope and bring something else in, but this is fine. They might have a boss. They have a 7-card hand. We did Iono away their Rare Candy Caliber, potentially, which is huge. We're cooking now. We need to just make sure we KO Palkia. But we can do that by just bringing in... We can just promote Manaphy, attach, retreat, Raihan to the Raikou. Seems decent. Okay, they do have the Palkia. Okay, they do have the knockout. Do they have a boss, though, is the main question. They could have an Iono. Iono would take away our Raikou out. We can't do Luxray. We're kind of all in on the Raikou, which I'm fine with. We can win the prize trade if we attack with Raikou. It's not a big deal. Okay, what do they do? They do have a boss. What are they bringing in? They go after my Manaphy, so they do acknowledge the Manaphy. So that's fine. Actually, it's not fine. They did have the boss. So yeah, I actually don't know if I can kill Palkia here. This is actually a weird spot. I can promote Scyther, retreat, Raihan. No, we can take a knockout. We can take a knockout. So let's go Scyther, draw for turn, boss's order. Boss is okay. I could go Escape Rope, knockout Frigibax with Snorlax, which is not a terrible play, to be honest. And then they go Palkia. I kill Palkia with Raikou. Then I go Chien Pao, knockout with Scizor. Can knock out the Palkia right now. That's not a bad play either. Because if they go Greninja, knock out Scyther, Flaaffy, the Raikou's still going to be in play. So this, I don't know what I like more, actually. Is it better to go knock out the Frigibax, or should I go for the... I don't know. Part of me actually doesn't mind doing the knockout up with on the Frigibax here. No, I think I want the Raikou KO more. Yeah. I think it's fine to just take a KO with Raikou. They also have... They didn't get a Bax Caliber last turn, so they might not even have anything. So let's just do Fleet-Footed... Okay. We can Raihan. So I can grab something off this Raihan that can help me out. I can't get the Manaphy back this turn. I might as well get Scizor. I can't... If they do decide to go Greninja for some reason, we at least just have the Scizor in play. And we can knock out the Palkia with Raikou. So yeah, if they decide to knock out... So this way we take away their Greninja play on the 2-prize knockout. They can kill my Flaaffy, which is annoying, but then Raikou can still attack. Okay, we got double turbo Scyther. There is one issue with our spot right now. We don't have access to a way to move into Scizor. It's fine, though. Raikou and Snorlax are both good. We also get to keep our boss for next turn, which is good. So if, for whatever reason, we can't KO Chien Pao with Scizor, we can at least knock out, like, whatever with boss with Snorlax. But my opponent actually promotes Greninja, which is weird. They don't promote the Chien Pao. Ooh, but they play an Escape Rope. Take my Snorlax. That's fine. Yeah, we give them the Snorlax here. If they knock out Snorlax, we can go Raikou, Flaaffy, attach double turbo, retreat Raikou, attack it, and go from there. But they do have an Iono, so that is very unfortunate. But can this Iono give them Rare Candy Caliber? And do we brick? We do not brick. We got a Serena. Okay, let's see if they get the Rare Candy backs here. No Rare Candy backs. Snorlax lives the turn. Only problem is we still can't attack with Scizor, but that's fine. Let's see if they got it here. Greninja, that's 6 cards. Lumineon. Ooh. That's actually a pretty good poke. We can knock that out with Raikou if they don't get Rare Candy Caliber. We can actually just KO that here right now. They do get a boss. Probably to set up for the KO on my Scizor, no doubt. But they'd have to have Rare Candy Caliber in the same turn. That turn 1 Iono we did really ended up doing us a favor, it looks like. They just pass. Okay, let's try to knock out Chien Pao. A little research. So I can retreat into Raikou, knock out the Lumineon. Then if they have Rare Candy Caliber, they go boss, knock out Scizor. But then I guess I can knock out the Chien Pao with Raikou, but they might bench. If they don't bench a Pokemon, I can't do that. I could just go for the knockout. If I hit Switch... I also want to bench more Scythers, to be honest. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna go for the knockout with Scizor. Punished. Maybe punished? We can actually KO the Chien Pao. So not really punished. We just knock out Chien Pao here with Raikou. Let's grab Scyther. Ultra Ball. Grab Manaphy. Using more Raikou than we are Scyther. Or Scizor, but it's fine. Yeah, we'll switch into this. We'll Dynamotor. We have Bruno in hand, which is pretty good. And we get Fleet-Footed, too. I guess if I get double turbo, we can knock him out. Oh! Okay, well, we drew the knockout. All right, we don't even have to go Raikou. We just drew the double turbo off the Fleet-Footed. The world's greatest Fleet-Footed. Sayonara Chien Pao. Get Scissored. Let's go, baby. Get Scissored. Okay, we'll take these 2 prizes. And can my opponent win from now, or from here, is the question. It's not looking good. We have a Snorlax and a Raikou in play. The Raikou is really good because it gives us a pivot if they go into the Chien Pao this turn, which they kind of have to do. The only thing that can knock out... Well, they could attack with Baxcalibur, and there is the Rare Candy Baxcalibur. A little too late, though. They did Irida, which means no boss this turn, so there's no boss shenanigans, so my Manaphy isn't getting KO'd anytime soon, which is pretty good, so... I think we're just big chilling here. Our deck kind of did what it was supposed to do against Chien Pao. KO Palkia with Raikou, KO Chien Pao with Scizor. Pretty good stuff. The Snorlax put on a bit of pressure, too, which is nice. They're going to Aqua return. The game's over, right? Yeah, I think the game's just over. We can just retreat, and whatever they bring in gets killed by Raikou. So it's basically just checkmate. So yeah, we got him. That's GG's with our Scizor deck here, playing against Chien Pao. Again, good matchup. As you can see, the matchup is pretty good. Yeah, we just Dynamotor to Raikou. Retreat Scizor. Because unfortunately, we can't knock out Baxcalibur. That's fine. And we just knock him out with Lightning Rondo. So yeah, had I went for the knockout on the Lumineon last turn with... had I gusted the Lumineon with Serena, it would have been awkward. Because then I guess if we can't knock out the Chien Pao one hit, it would have been awkward. And we did whiff off of that research. We had actually Fleet-Footed into the energy. So it was better to research there, it looks like. Well, maybe it... Was it? I guess I technically would have drawn a card for turn. Maybe I would have got the double turbo regardless of that research. Even then, if the play paid off and we got him in the end, and this is why Chien Pao's decent. We built our deck to beat Chien Pao. Wooper. So we're playing against Clodsire. Interesting. This thing is weak to fighting, which is good. Our start is a little, not terrible, but not great either. Snorlax actually could be okay in this matchup. Prevent all effects of attacks done to it. That's actually not bad. So we maybe want to utilize Snorlax. We can. All right, my opponent's attached and passes. Okay, what do we draw? There's a Mareep. That's good. So it's Nest Ball. We'll grab another Scyther. I think we'll just Iono here. We prized both of our Scizors. Yeah, both Scizors are prized. Okay. Honestly, that's fine. Kleavor might be the better attacker, to be honest, but still. I will Iono them here and kind of hope for the best. See if we can get off Iono. Okay, there's the Kleavor out. So we can Nest Ball for Zeraora. And we can just... We'll play Level Ball. Need a Thin, actually. I'm in top deck mode. We'll grab the Flaaffy. We'll just hit them for 20. Just get some damage. Because they go Clodsire. If they fill their bench up, we can route knock it out. That's kind of the idea here as to why I'm getting some poke damage on. I guess technically it would have been better to go Zeraora to get damage on, but at the same time I need my pivot. We'll see what happens. We'll see if they knock me out. And also, we'll see if we can even get a stay or supporter card to stay in this game for a bit. They're playing Raticate. Yeah, this is why Snorlax could be a good attacker. There's another basic. We see a Mew come down. Ooh, they have the Clodsire. Uh-oh, they got it. They got Beach Court. That's good. Got a Fruit Tree pivot, potentially. Do they have a double turbo, though? They could have an Iono. No, they don't. Okay, good. But they do have a Research. They do lose Eradicate. All right, that's fine. Ooh, they're filling their bench up. Kleavor's coming in hot with a big route. Okay. How much is Kleavor doing exactly? 40, 70, 100, 130. Just enough to knock out thanks to Scyther's 20 damage. So as long as this Clodsire stays in the active spot, we can knock it out with Kleavor here, which is actually really sick. Yeah, and they don't switch it. Yo, let's go. The 20 damage poke paid off. You love to see it. And hopefully we can get something good off these prizes here. So let's go Kleavor. And we are literally doing just enough to KO thanks to the 20 damage we did. So that is pretty funny, I'm not going to lie. All right, knock out this Clodsire. And we will take ourselves 2 prizes. Let's go 4 and 3. Nice. We got a Serena. Pretty good stuff. Nice. Let's go Kleavor, baby. That's the power of Kleavor. You do want to summon another Kleavor if we can, though, because we want to make sure we're able to KO the other Clodsire they probably put into play. We should be chilling, though. Eradicate is a little... I mean, it has 120 HP. It's actually not hard to... It's not hard. It's not easy to one-shot with Scizor. Scizor is not a great attacker against Eradicate, which is a slight issue. But Kleavor can put in a lot of work, obviously, so that's good. We have Snorlax, too. So I'm feeling okay. We have Raikou if we ever need it. And again, if they mention other Clodsire, we just set up a boss play with Kleavor and then hopefully Gus knock it out, if all goes well. So let's see. They got 7 cards in hand here. See if they have anything else they can do. I don't think they can take a knockout on my Kleavor this turn, right? They have no way to poison me, so they can't use Eradicate with the poison effect. So that is not on the table at the moment. If they do boss me here, they go after my Snorlax. I do have a switch in my hand. Though I actually don't know if Kleavor KOs Mew, does it? 40, 70, 100. Okay, Kleavor does knock out Mew. Do they get a Wooper? There's Ultra Ball. Do they have a Wooper, though? No, they get Bibarel. I mean, that works. I think I'll Serena before I do anything. Try to build up Snorlax if we can. There's Eradicate. It's pretty good. Okay. They got a double turbo for the Eradicate. But yeah, Eradicate doesn't work against Snorlax, right? Its ability, Unfazed Fat, prevents Eradicate's effect from working, which is kind of lit. If I draw a boss's order, I could boss KO their Wooper. Could also just knock out the Eradicate for 130. We have options. Okay, we'll see we top deck here. Energy's good. We'll attach the Snorlax. We'll switch. I think it matters when I put this belt and they don't play any 2-prizers. Then we'll Nest Ball here for another Mareep. I am really hoping they're not playing Avery. Let's knock him out. Now let's hold the hand. Keep the Serena. Prize number 5 is a Scizor. So yeah, Scizor is kind of awkward here. It actually doesn't really do anything against this Eradicate. It can't one-shot it. It only does 80 damage. So that is a slight issue. They can finally kill my Kleavor. Kleavor put in a lot of work, though. Kleavor did put in a lot of work. I mean, I probably should have Serena instead of playing the Nest Ball, to be honest. I don't know. It is what it is. All right, we'll see what my opponent ends up doing here. Because, yeah, we want to go Snorlax this next turn. They KO Snorlax eventually, and then we can Kleavor their Clodsire. But they can play around Kleavor, which is kind of the only problem with that. So that's one thing they do have going for them. We'd be mindful of that. All right, they have 5 cards. Let's see what they have. They could have an Iono. They could Iono me to 3. They haven't played an Iono yet, and they probably do have an Iono. They got Reverse Energy on Wooper. There is the Iono. Reverse on Wooper is kind of weird. It doesn't do anything. Nice. Good Iono. We got Raihan. Raihan's pretty sick, actually. Got Serena. We're chilling. So now I'm glad I didn't play the Serena, because potentially these would have been to the bottom of the deck. We could have bricked off the Serena. We did get Flaaffy, so we can build up Snorlax with 3 energy. They do get the Clodsire, so we got to definitely deal with that eventually. Okay, that's fine. We'll Eradicate with Snorlax here. See how this goes. Zeraora. Let's draw for turn, see what we got going on. DTE. That works. Let's put that on. Say Raihan doesn't work because the poison damage. Okay, that's actually kind of annoying. All right, rip. Raihan doesn't work as a poison damage. All right, that's all good. We'll Serena for 5. We got stuff. We got a Super Rod. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, nothing great for next turn. We got a switch at least, so Snorlax lives. We can switch it out. Maybe I should Super Rod here. I think I need to save. Yeah, I'd rather save it. I mean, I wouldn't mind getting back the Kleavor, to be honest. Like, I wouldn't mind getting Kleavor back in the deck, but I would rather get value out of Super Rod. Like, I can save Super Rod for next turn, get Snorlax, Kleavor, and Scyther back, right? Because Snorlax is a pretty valuable card in this matchup, so I'm just going to knock out this Raticate. Honestly, I don't even think they can attack me next turn. They have to have, like, a Dark Patch or something to go Clodsire. All right, let's take our prize. Hey, there's a research. All right, we're cooking. So as long as I'm able to attack Clodsire with Kleavor, it's good. I don't know if I can one-shot it, though. They can play around the Kleavor, obviously. So we'll see what they got. We do flip 2 tails. We stay asleep. We do have Switch. They could Iono me again, though, which is a little scary. They could Iono my Switch away. We'll see if that happens. But yeah, they shouldn't be able to knock out Snorlax this turn as long as they're not able to attack me with the Clodsire. They do have the Ultra Ball, though, which can net them a decent little card here. And they get Raticate. I mean, they could have a boss, Reversal Energy or something on my bench. Yep, there's Reversal. Remember, Reversal does not work. It doesn't work on Raticate. Raticate does not do anything against Snorlax thanks to Unfazed Fat. Unless they play Canceling Cologne. They are unable to do anything. No, they have the Iono. So that's what I was scared of. They do have the Iono. Rip. There goes our research. Iono's a lie? Nope. We're bricking. It's pretty bad. We could still wake up, though. Again, they can't do anything against my Snorlax. Artisan? That's fine. Fill your bench up. Yeah. Yeah, now I can hit with Kleavor. I mean, I can't one-shot, but still. I can, like, hit it and then, like, boss the Clodsire. Let's go, baby. Do we wake up? Yo, wake up one time. Yo, we wake up. Let's go. Yo, okay, now we're chilling. We're still in top deck mode, but the fact that we just woke up there is pretty hilarious. All right. Iono's a lie? Iono is indeed a big, fat lie. Okay. We can get rid of... Dang, I want an Ultra Ball. I don't want to discard my Raikou, though. Well... Can super... No, it's fine, it's fine. We'll do this. I still want to save Super Rod for Snorlax, but I do want to start thinning the deck out. So let's grab Kleavor here. We'll Super Rod. Get Raikou, Kleavor. Let's get those back. I don't really think I need anything else right now, so let's just Thumping Snore for the knockout. All right, Snorlax is a G. It woke up. Let's go, baby. We'll take our prize. Scizor. Okay. Another attacker is good. So, yeah, the thing is, my opponent, I mean, yeah, they misplayed by not... I mean, well, what could they have really done that turn, to be honest? Like, they should have went, obviously, with Chase Up, but, you know. I don't know if they knew Unfazed Fat or not, but it worked out in the end for us. We are still sleeping now, so we'll see if we get knocked out this turn. My opponent needs to attack with Clodsire, but I guess they're just scared. Oh, they have another Iono. Okay, here we go. We're getting Iono to 1. Iono's a lie? Iono is maybe a lie. I mean, we're still drawing 1 card, but still. It's better than nothing. I mean, we're big chilling right now, right? We're kind of just chilling until they knock out the thing. We're kind of just chilling right now. So I'm actually not really too worried about our spot. Even if we stay asleep, we're just big chilling right now, bro. The Snorlax is just snoozing. I do want to hit this Clodsire, though, because then I can boss it. I haven't played a boss yet. They did build the Rattata up. But again, Raticate does nothing against Snorlax. The best thing they have against Snorlax is literally the poison damage from Clodsire, or the attack with Clodsire itself. That's what they should be doing. My opponent should be building up Clodsire. Yo, they fill their bench up. If Clodsire stays in the active spot, we can knock it out if we find a switch with Kleavor. Oh, I thought we were going to wake up again. So we have the Iono again. Unless I draw, like, another supporter here. One time. Another Kleavor's good. All right, Iono, here we go. Iono into a switch if I can win? No. It's fine. I was going to hold the hand and just end the turn. We'll see if we wake up going back into my next turn. Can we wake up? Yo, wake up? Oh, Snorlax. Stop flipping heads on the first coin flip. It's a bait. I mean, they can't do much. This thing's stuck in the active. The only problem is we are bricking right now. But that's what happens when we get Iono to 1, right? There's nothing I can really do about that. They filled their bench up, though. So, like, as soon as they knock me out, we just win with Kleavor. So, I don't know if they can really do much here. There's not much they can really do, right? I mean, they have to... In order to KO the Snorlax, they have to use the one attacker that gets KO'd by Kleavor. So, we kind of have them in a basically like a checkmate-ish scenario where, like, they can't really do anything. I guess they can attack with Bibarel They really wanted to, but, like, no, it's not. No, that's terrible. So, like, there's not much they can really do. Like, if they go into Eradicate again and start doing their first attack to try to build up a hand, we just play, you know, we just wake up or find Switch and we just win the game. So, like, they're basically, like, screwed. There's nothing they can really do. And we finally wake up. So we can just retreat in a Kleavor and win the game. That's why I held the energy in hand, just in case we wake up, we can retreat. There you go. Let's go, baby. Kleavor. Didn't even need Scizor. I mean, mind you, we're not playing against Chien Pao, but Kleavor for the win, baby. Let's go. Knockout Clodsire, take the dub, and that is GG's. Yeah, they were basically just checkmated there, right? They couldn't deal with Snorlax. They had to answer the Kleavor at some point. Not much they could really have done there, and I like to see it. There you have it. That is the Scizor deck in action. Again, pretty good deck into Chien Pao, as you can hit Chien Pao for weakness with Dangerous Claws. I do like the Scizor quite a bit as an attacker, and the Kleavor was pretty good too. The dual Scizor Kleavor combo is pretty sick. Kleavor wasn't bad either. We did use it a lot more in this video than I expected. Of course, there's the other Kleavor with, you know, the flip attack insta-KO, but without Glimwood, it's not as good. And I liked the Raikou and the Luxray. The Snorlax was also pretty good, too, in the deck. The Drapion we didn't use, obviously, but we weren't playing against Mew or Gardevoir, where it wasn't as good. But overall, this deck did seem pretty decent as a little counterbox deck. The only change I would make to it is to maybe add in an Artisan. I think an Artisan would go a long way. I don't know about the Arezu. I do like having her just to, you know, have a good way to find your evolutions to set up. And it actually ended up working out decently well in this deck as a one-of, but it definitely is a cuttable card for sure. Just as nice having that extra Scizor Kleavor search and Flaaffy search. I don't know, it's experimental, but I could see you cutting the Arezu if you really wanted to. Maybe even adding another reversal energy could be pretty decent in here too. I could see another reversal going in here. Radiant Greninja wouldn't be terrible either, if you want to maybe do that. But yeah, that'll be it for me on the Scizor deck. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 45,000 subs. We just hit 44.9K, so we are now less than 100 subscribers away from 45,000 subs. If you have not yet subscribed, make sure to click that subscribe button down below. Check out card Kevin down below. If you get any codes, use LDF. Check out my Twitch, my Twitter, and my Discord, and the Shovel Squad down below, and my second YouTube channel. I've been looking at a lot of early deck lists from Japan for our future sets over on my second channel, so definitely go check that out if you haven't already, and I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.